Hi friend, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be a book haul. I feel like I've done a book haul maybe once every month since I've started this channel. So I think it's time that I go on a book buying ban for maybe 2 or 3 months. However, I have some books to show you. I didn't buy them all in one go, so it might look like a lot, but this is since maybe 2 months, so I will go into that. But I also went book shopping for this haul, so I will insert some clips before we go into that.
Jakąś stopkę na jążu.
In my first book haul that I did a month ago, I bought 3 books and I had already 1 book waiting for me at home. I ordered it online and it's been here for quite a while. I was waiting to have more books to show you before I opened it. So the first book is The Burning God. This is the 3rd book in the series. I haven't started the series, so I don't know what this is about, and even if I did know, since it's the 3rd book, I wouldn't have been able to tell you a lot of things, I think. The next book is 1984 by George Orwell. I have never read that book, but I've heard it's good and kind of a classic, so I bought it. Next, we have Blade Breaker by Victoria Aveyard. I don't know if I'm saying her name correctly. This is the 2nd book, I think. In this series, I don't have the 1st book, but since this one was $6 and I did want to read this series, I just bought this one, and we'll see when I buy the 1st one. It's now time to open this. I have 2 books in this and I don't really remember what they are. Yes. So the first one is Enchantra, which is the 2nd book in this series. I don't know if it's a continued series or if it's one standalone and another standalone. I haven't read the 1st book, so I don't know what it's about, but I've heard it's almost like Caraval but not YA. So I will read that one day. The other book is The War of Two Queens, which is in this series. I don't know from which series it is. This is the 2 series combined, from Blood and Ash and the other one that I never remember the title. So I have this other book. Again, I haven't started this series. I just wanted to have them all before I started this journey, so now I have this. These are the books that I've gathered in my last little shopping spree. I will show you what they are. These are the last books that I have in my haul, so after that there's nothing more. We have Spiral, which is the 2nd book in this series. I have read the 1st one, Collide. This one is about 2 other characters. I don't remember if they were in the 1st book, but I just want to finish the series, so since this is a quick little book, I just bought it and I think I'll have fun reading it. Next is the last book from Ellie Hazelwood, Problematic Summer Romance. I don't know what this is about. I've heard there's an age gap in this, It's Ali Aizold and I love her books, so I'm sure I will love this too. I want to go in this blind, so I won't look at what it's supposed to be. I've only heard one review about this and it was a good one, so I won't look into any more reviews before I read that, but I'm sure I will like it. The next book is The Enemy's Daughter. I don't know anything about this book, I just saw it and I thought it was interesting. I've read the back and I liked what it was, so I just bought it. No clue if this is a standalone, a series, when it came out, but I just wanted to buy this. The next three books are little classics like the book 1984 from George Orwell. My boyfriend bullied me to buy these books since I don't really read classics and I read a lot of books but never read those. So the first one is Frankenstein. Then we have the casebook of Sherlock Holmes. And then Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. I know a little bit about this story, but I've never read the book. Same for Frankenstein. I've never read the book, but I know what it's about. So I now have a little collection of classics and I'm really curious to read about that. The next book is Famous Last Word. Again, I've never heard of this book. I know this author. She's the one who wrote One of Us is Lying. I've only read this book in the series, so I don't know if the rest of the series is good. I think this one is a standalone. I've read the summary and I was really curious about the story, so I bought it. And now the last book, you might have seen it on TikTok, booktok, bookstagram, or anything book related. I've heard that it's good from multiple people. I've heard good reviews about that and every time I saw it I didn't know if I should buy it or not, but I just did it. I craved. So we have Silver Illit. I don't know anything about this. I've just heard that it's good and now I have it and I will read it. I hope it will be a pleasant surprise. The only negative thing that I've heard about this is that it's cliche or too easy to guess or cheesy, but I kind of like those things when they're done well. I think I will also like this book. That is now it for today's video. I hope you like this. If you have any book recommendations that I should buy after my book ban, not now, let me know in the comments. If you have read any of those books and you want to tell me more about them, what you thought, if you liked it or not, you can also comment that down below. And I will see you next time. Bye!